Hole 1, we have a 136-yard uphill par 3. And a 10-foot putt for birdie. I don't quite make it, so it's tap in par. Hole 2, we have a 175-yard par 3. A 25-foot bump and run. I stupidly missed this 3-footer and then tap in for bogey. Hole 3, we have a 330 par 4. I'm left with 110 yards to the pin. I'm able to get it in between 6 foot and then putt in for birdie. Hole 4, we have a 250-yard par 4, very short par 4. I pretty much drive the green, but I'm left about 10 yards over and 10 yards to the right. After that chip shot, I'm left about 5 foot in for birdie. However, I don't quite get there and tap in for par. hole 5, we have a very short 105-yard par 3. I end up severely pulling this shot, and I'm left with about 30 foot. My bump and run serves me well, but I'm left with a 3-footer, which I sadly miss again, so I'm left with a bogey. Hole 6, we have a 440-yard par 4. I pull that driver into some trees, and I'm hoping to punch out onto the fairway. I punch out their trees fine, and I've got about 200 yards to the pin. However, I heeled my 3-wood, so I'm left about 110 yards to the pin. I'm then left with a 15-yard chip, scrambling for double bogey. I successfully make the up and down, and I'm lucky to get out with a double bogey. On hole 7, we have a very short 100-yard par 3. Here, I'm faced with a 15-mile-an-hour headwind, so when I hit the ball, it balloons up and goes straight into the bunker. Two putting, I'm left with a bogey. On hole 8, there's a 400-yard par 4. However, I forgot to fill my drive, but I sliced it into the other fairway on hole 9. I then tried to just punch out onto the fairway to get a good angle of attack. I hit the punch shot just a bit too hard, and now I'm in the other rough. However, I'm left with about 120 yards to the pin. With that shot, I ended up on the right side of the green. However, I forgot to film that, and then I bumped and run to the left side of the green. I then two-putted this for another double bogey. Hole 9 is a 180-yard par 3. I draw this shot quite a bit, and I'm left 10 yards on the left of the green. On this shot, I was just hoping to bump it onto the crest and get a member's bounce, which I do. I then two-putt in for bogey. This means I'm left with a 38 on a par 31, 7 over.